Good evening, Unjani. Hello. How you doing, Tabiso?
I'm right, man. How's it going?
Your sound, you got an echo.
Um, then,
Hmm?
let me put the earphone or something.
You wanna do?
Let me try to put the earphones.
All right. Okay, no problem. Well, the way I'm thinking we can run the one-on-one session is that we're just gonna be focusing on not just like on different concepts, just on the one main one that you seem like okay, you wanna understand this part. So that when we do the analysis, like you don't like be get lost and anything like that. We want to run it as a question and answer session, so we can just explain like different concepts, and even as far as explaining even different analysis, maybe if there's a chart that you've been through, maybe a trade, maybe a concept that you've discussing within the group and you're not sure exactly what we are talking about. Hello?
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, let's talk about the way I trade and the main objectives of everything first before maybe so that we can have an idea what type is to on this side, the side thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Singaqala ngalapho.
I think it'll be better, yeah, because
Yeah.
but what's all happened then is when I got next 20 but yeah, it's just slightly different. So mainly, yeah, as you know, the time is so now me, I think I've been in the group, per se OJ,
Okay.
so I've been in the industry for now for a while now, but the problem is I've been also working. So and my job sometimes takes a lot of my time and yes, I get to spend less time in front of the charts.
Oh, okay.
So but it's
Also, most of the time, it's like you're working full time and you're trading part
yeah,
time.
yes.
Okay.
So I'm more like okay, but I think the reason why I even joined you because I think I'm on that virtue of or I'm planning now. It's like my plan is to plan to exit and start and try to do this on a full-time base. So yeah, I've been working for more than 13 years now. So I think I would like to do something different, which I think I've been almost in the trading for now since 2018. Yeah, I've
Okay.
done Steve. I started trading using Steve concept.
Or the
I
busy
think
market maker strategy.
yes, think I did make some bit of money. I even did my oh, part of my budget was part of the trading with regards to my wedding in
Wow.
2019. So yeah, but
Good.
then I would just say I was lucky then. As much as
Okay.
yes, I was analyzing, analyzing, but yes, but because after that it went sour. So
Oh,
and then I did join Justin Burnett on the daily trend lines.
okay.
Yeah, so I've but I know that one it never really worked for me because I'm not a patient person. I can't do this daily H4s. So and then okay, because I was working at Komati at the time, so then I moved to to Dover Power Station. So I'm
Okay.
working for ESCOM. So and then I 2019, I mean 2020, then yeah 2020, and then I moved to Dover as I said, yeah. Then I it was hectic, so I stopped trading for then. I focused on the new job there. So
Yeah.
2020, almost 20, yeah, and it was COVID. So, and then 2021, beginning of 2021, and things got better
Okay.
with regards to work. So then I started now ICT. I started watching this the 12 months. I think it was 2016, 2017 videos from
yeah.
ICT. Yeah, but I think I stopped in the middle of it somewhere. Yeah, I think I watched maybe until month 5 or 6. I think from there, I think I thought I was ready because I already had a background of trading.
Oh
So
yes, yeah.
yeah, so and then I was trading then. So and then towards November 2001, I joined 2021. Sorry, there was this Somalian guy. I think if you look at it in the market, it's called himself skillful trader. So he says makes ICT easy. So I joined him a bit there. I think January 2022.
Yeah.
I spent time with him there. So he's the one that introduced me to um prop firms.
Oh, okay, yes, it's top problems, yeah.
Yeah. So at the time, I was still not skeptical. So I was busy doing my own thing on the other side, but I could see on this group that people were busy doing this prop firm. So I started to learn about it. So and then yeah, I think somewhere August, last year, August or September, then I started to join it, the prop firms, and then I started to blow my accounts. I've been blowing the accounts, I think, for 4 attempts or 5 attempts, going to the phase 1, phase 2, then phase 2. Normally, I was stuck on phase 2 to the point
Okay.
when then I moved to phase 1. So I'm phase 3, sorry. And then yeah. So towards early this year, then so I could start to withdraw a bit, like $1,000. If too much
Okay.
is 1.6, then so basically I've been on and off on that one. So that's currently where I am now. I guess I'm currently with my forex fund, a $20,000 account. Basically, that's what I'm
Oh,
trading. Yeah. So,
oh, you
but yeah,
trading it like live, the account just
yes,
passing.
yes. But I think I'm
Wow.
about to blow it now. Again.
Why are you
So,
about to blow it now?
pardon?
Why
Um,
are you about to blow it now?
I'm on 18 18,200. I think I'm on 17,600. I think that's where I will have to really do it again. So, but I am already on 18. So, yes, my currently because one of the things which I learned, which helped me now to start to a slight consistent, is my risk management, which I started to do this risk management about the 2% and the 0.25% rules and all those things. So so I started to see the difference in my trading in terms of now, even though I could hit 10 stop losses in a row, just 1 or 2 trades, and then I'm back up. So that helped a lot. But yeah, I don't know, these days, stresses and everything, I think also trying to adjust to what you are teaching me now with supply and demand is something which, I'm still also trying to familiarize myself with. So I'm not really strong there here. So, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
current situation where I am.
Okay, okay. So what do you want to achieve in, let's say, in the next 3 months in terms of your trading? You want to achieve understanding the strategy better, or you want to achieve risk management better, or you want to achieve in terms of like a consistent equity growth? What is your main goal that you really want to achieve?
Okay, number one is,
Yeah,
of course, I think my main objective, like I said, I think I've given myself, I just gave myself, I think a month ago now, so basically I'm on 5 months now
yeah.
to see if I reach my targets in terms of if I can get to 200 account and then I can resign. That's my main objective. Then I can start to think of resigning because if you look at 1% of that 200,000, it's like a 20 grand. So then I can start to think about, yes, I can resign. But that's my main target goal. So, but for me to do that, I need Chase to be number one, consistent and disciplined
So
and
yeah,
stable.
you
So
wanna you wanna make you wanna have a $200,000 account.
yeah, I think if I can start to at least withdraw once there with maybe 0.25% of that, then I can say, no, I think I'm ready to to do that. But then that will also be determined by what? By my consistency and having a structure. Because I think for me, like I do mix all the trend lines and ICT with market maker, and now with you in terms of now looking at the supply and demand, because I do find supply and demand more similar to ICT in
Yeah.
terms of breaking structures and because normally the way you highlight your demand, your demands and your supplies is normally when would be order block there or rejection block, or so
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
I picked up. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's why I picked up. So for basically, yes, I would like to master how you analyze the chart, how you trade, how you take your entry, and then how your risk management, how you basically, because I think I only learn from the YouTube videos, and I never really gotten someone to say that if you wanna do risk management, this is what you need to follow and to be consistent. What you need to do is 1, 2, 3 on your trading, and because see some of the that you put far versus how I put my stop losses in terms of I can do 20 pips, 10 pips stop
Mm.
losses. When I look at your stop losses and they are bit far and is and all those.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe
So
maybe
I
another
think
thing.
mainly my in this next coming 3 months is focus on consistency, discipline.
Okay. So you know what
Let
I'm
me just check.
thinking.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe the first thing we can do is maybe can screenshot some of your previous trades and even the way you do your analysis so that we can see exactly where you are. And then we can do some bit of calculation to check how do you calculate the lot size you're gonna use for each and every trade. So we can do that. Just take a look at your balance and take a look at the running trades,
Okay.
and then do calculation in terms of how do you calculate how much of a lot size are you gonna use per trade. And then from that, we can also calculate the stop losses you are using in terms of what is the stop loss you are using and what is the take profits, and how do you actually measure your take profits and your stop losses. And in terms of time frame, what time frame do you look at before you place a stop loss, and also before you take a profit? What time frame do you normally use? Hello?
Okay. I normally you maybe if I can just can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, let me fix my network. Because I
Yeah,
can
I
hear
think
you.
we have a bit of a network problem,
My
but
screen then it basically
yeah.
can never detect.
Or you wanna show me your screen? Let's
And let me just show you my screen and have an idea how I normally see things.
let's
And just, yeah, then maybe we can start to know how you can correct my mistakes. And because eventually, yes, I'm planning to learn how you analyze and all those things because I've watched like a lot of your videos. I've been to some of your sessions. So it's just a matter of me mastering that also and putting it into practice.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Who is joining?
Send it there. So
Eh?
the okay, I am sharing. I'm not sure if you can see.
Hi, let's see.
Um, I think I'm still seeing your screen.
Yeah, that
I
I'm
share.
trying. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to switch your my screen to your screen. So I'm trying to
Oh,
think,
okay.
I can't, it's been, yeah.
Okay, I think that we have an issue of this.
Hmm?
We'll start the screen sharing. Do you want to continue? Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to get, is there a way of you started to share your screen right now? Or is not?
Because it says I'm already sharing, so
Hmm?
I'm just let's share. I think I'll try to share this one. If you can see it, can you just highlight it?
Yeah. I'm not able to see your screen.
Can see. Okay, I thought maybe I'm sharing mine now.
Okay, okay.
Because here I have option to stop sharing, so I thought I'm sharing already.
Oh, okay.
You can't see anything.
Not as yet. So just
Oh, it says your screen share is loading. So
Oh, okay, okay. Must be the network.
no. Okay, mainly what I do, okay, while we are still waiting for it, is I do look at the main time frame, which will be your monthly, your weekly, and your daily. So
Okay.
then I become biased in terms of which direction I'm looking for in terms of the market. Then I'll be focusing on the H4. From the H4, then it's easy for me to go to the 15 minutes. Because if normally if the chart is happening on the daily, then I can go to H1. So that's why I'll then from the H1 or the 15 minutes, my entries will be now drilled down to a minute, 3 minutes
Yeah.
entry because I'm trying to minimize the stop loss as we are saying it now in terms of my order blocks and my I'll normally I call them my zone my interest zone.
Oh, yes, yes,
Yeah. Okay, I think there's Geo entered the okay waiting room.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's still loading. Still loading.
Yeah, it's still loading from my side.
Yeah.
Okay, so you basically look at the higher time frame. That's where you check for. Are you a person who's able to hold trade for a day or two? Maybe you want to see your profits on daily basis.
Like I said, the daily trading like trendline I failed because
Okay,
um, so normally I will take small pips, 50 pips,
okay.
yeah, 40 pips, or in this case, normally what controls that it will be my buy side liquidity or sell side liquidity first, and then sometimes you become greedy and then you look at the higher time frame liquidities like or go to blueberries and mayos of on the higher time frames.
Oh, okay.
So
So you
yeah, but
use that as your
uh, yes, so I do use, yeah, I still use Steve also, even though I enjoyed ICT better, but I still use Steve in terms of the trending.
okay, okay. Right now I'm looking at your British pound.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is
okay, yeah, okay, that's so mainly okay. What I look at, you can say the pink one, no, that will be normally represent my agent range, the
okay.
time between yeah, and then I think yeah, then I have this blue one. This I'll call it my London kill zone
Yeah.
time, and then this will be the lunch time, the smallest one, and then we'll have your New York. kill zone from normal. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
So if I'm available, because like today I was not even working, so I didn't see this. Normally, my target will be I want to see the London session breaking out the the Asian session. Look for the W setup or the normal setups. That's normally 15 minutes. So in this case, if it's what I look at this, I don't know what I did today, but I just thought instead of missing out, I will normally say this was a consolidation area for me. And then if that's the consolidation, so what I'm expecting on basically on a situation retracement, then from there I should be expecting a reversal on this block going up to clean this. This would be my first side liquidity, which will be my first target or my main target. And then you can see I've already put something there already there. You can see 75 and 79. That's where mainly the area I will focus on. If I'm disciplined, I'm following the rules. But sometimes yes, I tend to agree. I know I shouldn't be trading until things yeah, according to yeah, is I shouldn't be trading until these things actually return to zone. So I shouldn't be trading until then. But yes, like today, um, the stop losses hit because I think I'm not sure if so on your chat when you said we are buying all the USD.
Yeah.
So I also like I'm also I don't want fear of missing out. So I also want to enter the zone. So you can see I did some small analysis here. But also
So
okay, that setup what I wait for more like confirmation is
yeah.
see I have something small here. I just want to try to zoom it in. Okay, let me just delete all this for now.
Okay. So my take, the approach we're gonna be focusing on.
Yeah,
If you understand your personality first, that you don't like waiting, you don't like waiting for higher time frame, what you can always do is trade the market as it moves per session. So react to what the market is doing in a session. So if you see
yeah,
that during the London session, you're gonna see a W, let's say on the pound, you see a W, you can trade that W and buy it up until to maybe lunchtime, then you can close your trades. Or if you don't close all of maybe your lot size, you can just close partial profits and move your stop loss to break even, and then wait to see if is there any setup that you see on the USA session. But you're always gonna be looking left to check if is there any zone where the market might react from that zone. So always gonna look left. And then when you look
yeah,
left, you'll see, okay, there's a zone on the left where the market might react and might make it drop. And then that's gonna be your first take profit from your London moving to your USA session. And then when you see a reaction, maybe a rejection in that level, then that basically means you will close more lot sizes in terms of your partial close in terms of take profits, but keep holding the smaller lot for swinger, bigger profits in terms of your swing trade. And then when you see that movement reacting on that left zone that you've marked on the left, and then you can also do a sell.
yeah.
You're gonna have a sell position while still holding your swing of a buy profitable trade. You know? So
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, yeah,
So you've got to buy, but that buy you already closed some profits on it, and you also have like already running a break even stop loss in your buy. But then when you look left, you can see it's going to react during the USA session. And then what you do is obviously you enter your sell trade, and then you wait for obviously you enter once in profits again. You do the same thing if you enter with 0.25 lot, what you're obviously going to do is you're going to close partial profits again and then let it hold. When you see, okay, now the market is coming back to my entry of my buy position, then you adjust your, you close most of your trade. Then you want to see the reaction on your entry point for your buy. Okay, maybe you can close one, then hold one going forward. You understand what I'm
Okay.
saying?
So what you are saying is I should open multiple trades and then I focus on that to say I will have the first two maybe, or the first one take TP on my main my target, and then the other one would be on my for example H4 swing or the daily target, for example.
Yeah. So you have one that you're gonna close on the smaller time frame based on the daily reaction that you're gonna see on daily basis. Okay.
Okay.
And then you'll have
Okay.
another one which is gonna be your swing trade. That is gonna be your TP is gonna be based on H4 or your daily.
Okay.
So in that case, you can have a profit, you're gonna be closing on daily basis, and then you can have another one that you can always swing in between. But make sure the one you're opening up for swing trading is not a bigger lot. You know, that you don't want that one to be holding on to a bigger lot size and swing trading. You wanna use a smaller lot if you are doing that.
Okay.
Yeah. But like I keep saying, make sure that if you, because you want to work with your character. Some people are very patient. They can wait for months. They can wait for weeks. But sometimes you need to understand how that you definitely you want to see profits every day. If you're that kind of a person, make sure you trade per session. You place your trade according, or not just per session. Sometimes you're just looking at the structure of the market. You can see, okay, I've got a buy here, but now my buy is gonna react maybe to this level, maybe during the USA session. Once it got to that level, I need to close some of the profits and hold some of the profit, but I need to move my stop loss to break even to make sure that I'm not gonna be affected in the next session. Because you don't wanna have a profitable trade in the morning and then in the afternoon it turns out to be a losing trade, you know.
I've been there several times, because
Yeah.
then when the session changes and then you're thinking that no, they're just only retracing a bit, they're
Yeah.
still going my way, but then they never come back until they hit you where you saw a positive $200, then you see a minus $50 there.
Yeah, it's hectic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's hectic.
No, I think I will. That I think something to put it into practice. Because we are right to deal with that emotion of seeing a positive trade changing to
Mm,
a negative, knowing that yes, it's a swing trade. I
mm.
think it kills me. That's why I struggle to hold it that long. So normally, I even sometimes close it before even my TP hits. When I see my $500 running, I just close it, get excited, close everything.
Yeah. So what you can do is not necessarily close all of it, close partial,
Yeah,
so that it will be added to your balance, but also you can hold to gain more profits on that single trade.
okay.
Yeah. For
All right. Yeah.
example, if you're holding 0.25, maybe you can close, let's say 0.15 or 0.20, and then hold the 0.05. This depends how much of a lot size you are using in those trades.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna quickly show you then how I calculate. Okay. Maybe maybe just before I show you,
Okay.
let me just highlight this. So you see, normally this is how I'm gonna plan my trade. Is I
Okay.
will see, okay, my order block is this, entry will be at the beginning there, and then my stop loss will be at the base
So how far is from the stop loss from your zone?
from the beginning, like it's
From
like now
from like below your low. You see there your low is
below,
1.23
okay,
241.
yeah, low is here, yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So, but yeah, basically, stop losses are also is based on the order block. So, what I used to say, if it breaks the order block, it means that it's the wrong direction. It's going
okay.
fair. So, you'll be on that order block. That you will be on the H1, I think, H1
Oh,
or the H4. So, if I say, um, so it will be the beginning of the order block. I mean, the end of the order block, the beginning of the order block. So, I entered the beginning of the order block and then take stop loss on my close. It's just like 2 pips below the end, the close of the order block line.
Okay.
So that's normally how I do it. So basically you see that I have 32 pips as a
Okay.
event.
So, with the approach you are currently using, have you done any like measurement in terms of your winning ratio?
I haven't, yeah, no, that's nothing which I haven't done because you can see already my risk ratio will be like 3 almost.
Hmm?
So I do have those ones where my target will be higher, like to almost to eight risk ratio.
Okay.
And
No, I mean,
so
no, I mean like if you let's say in the series of in the sequence of about uh 10 trades, how many of the 10 trades, when you normally check, your account history, how many become profitable and how many become losses?
yeah, I would say uh, I'll
It's
have 8 of
basically
those as the losses,
yeah,
and
what?
then two of those, like I have 20% the win rate.
10 or 20%.
So that's why I'm struggling. I think even if I can show you my Forex fund account, you'll see I'm ranging there 32, 30, 20%.
Okay. I think what we need to work on then, it needs to be a matter of refining your strategy, how you take your trades.
Yeah.
Because the first thing we need to improve is we need to improve firstly understanding the strategy, because you must have a strategy for you to place any trades. And then secondly, you must have a mentality of you to implement the strategy, because you need to adopt a mentality for you to basically implement in any strategy, because there's a strategy for day trading, there's a strategy for swing trading. So all of these you're going to be applying different mindsets. If you are trading long term or trading day trading, your mindset is not going to be the same. And then we need to work on the risk management so that we can always have a positive equity growth all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's what we need. And then, because you've got so much information, what also you need to do, you need to not let information overload crowd your judgment per trade.
Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes when you've learned so much from different people, you need to perhaps like refine, okay, this what works. For example, learning the Asian range, the London range, the USA movement, as you've mentioned before. Understand how to complement, how to put together all the information that you know into one single strategy that can work for you.
Okay.
Yeah, because all these strategies, if you study them and understand them, it's definitely they should bring out the best in terms of strategy as a trader, tactics wise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Because I
so
think you're right when you say that, because I've witnessed that, I think a month ago or so, when I'm having a good week or good 2 weeks, I make money because it aligned to my everything which I got. But come back the following 2 weeks or so, it's like I've forgotten what I did 2 weeks back. You know what I mean?
yeah, so that means you
That's
need
what
to
sort of,
journal, screenshots, save screenshots, write down on a journal.
uh,
Do you have like a journal or maybe a screenshots where you save everything you've been doing?
I try to do it, but like I said, consistency and discipline. I did try to create something like that where I think even let me see if on this
Yeah, you
I
should
still
create a
this
folder,
there.
create a folder where you're gonna save your screenshots for every week. For example,
Okay,
this week you should have a folder for the 29 up until the 2nd of June. Have a folder where you've got all your screenshots for every trade that you're gonna be analyzing and taking trades on. So create a folder for all your weekly trades, but it should have a week. It should not be a day, but it should be a week.
I think if you can see, I had that weekly page already in my ideal to do.
Yeah.
I had for so I was
But
uh,
the folder is empty now.
Yeah, I think I even had this. I remember watching a video where they were talking. Well, I think I prepared for it. Yeah, where you can even save it on as an Excel.
Yeah.
This
No,
screenshot. Yeah,
having Excel is good because you can do that in terms of measurement, doing your analysis in terms of the numbers side. But if you want to
yeah,
master a strategy, you need to see screenshots because you need to train your eyes to see a reaction
yeah.
of the candlesticks and the price in certain areas.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think if you notice the way we've done the analysis in the past few days of on Sundays, even on Monday, you can see even the reaction we predicted on some of the pairs. They went our way, but even those one that were not going our way, but the winning ratio was so high in terms of our analysis. That means it's a training of your eyes to see exactly. And then obviously it's a matter of consistency and training, just making that your second nature, you know. You just look at the chart within 2 minutes, 5 minutes. If you don't see what you're looking for, it means there's no trade. If you see what you're looking for, it means there's a trade. And that's gonna
Yeah,
take about training of you making sure you have screen time even if you're not trading, you're just looking at the market movement.
yeah. I think what you are saying is, I think I still suffer. I think, but I think you said it that too much information is just your mind. I don't remember opening a chart and I don't see my setup.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
If, like, if I'm telling you, I get like now, if literally if I can analyze it now, I'll see a setup and say, nah, this one is nice with my setup.
Okay, do you see a setup because there's a setup? Maybe you see a setup because you want to trade.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I think maybe that.
I was telling somebody to say, I think I was telling my wife, yeah, to say the problem about my, I think my mind is, it's like a person who is used to when he's holding a phone, he must play a game. You know,
Oh,
it's a must for you to play the game. So you can't just touch the phone without playing that a game, specific game. Let's say you're hooked to certain game. Like
yeah.
I'm hooked to, yeah. But yeah, maybe not to do too much. Okay. And then this is how I calculate my risk in terms of how am I going, what controls that. I create a
Okay.
spreadsheet.
I'm thinking. Okay, let's just do this on WhatsApp. Maybe send some screenshots in terms of number one. Let's talk about your goals and let's talk about things you really want to improve on. Then we can work on those things. Yeah.
All right. All right. Okay, so basically I think you already have an idea what where I want to improve, and you can see because sometimes I might not see myself that way I need to improve. Also can guide me there on WhatsApp to say it. I know times you might not be looking at this, but look at this, you
Yeah.
know.
Okay. Yeah. Also, please do share the screenshots of the analysis that you are doing currently so I can see. Okay. That is how we're gonna mix the
Okay, now,
different strategies that you know and how we can make them work for your best interest, not against you.
okay,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
All right, man. Hey,
Okay.
you have a good night.
I
Yeah.
know the good thing is I used to trade with my wife. I know she's
Okay.
busy with this NBA thing. She doesn't have time for me.
Oh yeah, hey, yes. Focus is important. Focus is important,
Uh,
especially in education.
yeah.
Yeah. But
So another thing, maybe I don't know if you can help with regards to what I was saying in terms of the, because I know you've been with the people maybe in the past who stopped working and said they want to trade,
yeah,
um, and things to go sour.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
don't want to be in the middle of that. I need to know because sometimes we don't see ourselves. We think we are ready while we are not ready. I'm
yeah.
not saying that yes, you should make a decision for me to say, Travis, now you can stop. But you can just say based on what you are seeing, I've improved. Things like this can happen, as advice, but not to say yes. Yeah, now you can quit. No, I don't want you tomorrow when things hit the fan and say, President said, no, I must quit.
All right.